I want to thank Carol Carter and globalminded.org for including me in their initiative to improve education and raise support for educators around the world. The educator who made the most significant impact in and through me was Edgar W. Simpson, teacher and administrator with the Burnt Hills Ballston Lake School District of upstate New York from 1960 to 1990. During the decade of the 60s and the turbulence of the civil rights movement, Mr. Simpson partnered with a team of educators to develop a curriculum that would address issues of civil rights and expose his predominantly white students in district to the problems and injustices other citizens of the United States encountered on a daily basis. In 1968, Mr. Simpson invited Broadway actress and activist Viney Burroughs to present programs to groups of adults and students, some of whom had never before met a person of color, as part of the Education and Race Relations course he helped to design. Mr. Simpson taught me that most people are willing to learn new perspectives about other people, ideas, or situations, but someone has to be brave enough to step up to the task and teach them. And I understood that he expected me to be somebody who would. Empathy and compassion were two of Mr. Simpson's most outstanding character traits. He saw the kids in the shadows, the ones in danger of dropping out. In 1966, he designed his work studies program with two major goals in mind. First, to keep turned-off students from dropping out of school and further injuring themselves with regard to career development. And second, to aid youngsters in developing attitudes necessary for success in the world of work. In 1978, he expanded his program to include youngsters with developmental disabilities and special needs, and encouraged local employers with whom he was partnering to provide equal access and accommodations at job sites. At home, his own daughters were learning, from anecdotes about his workday at the dinner table, more about how to draw in the disenfranchised and make space for everyone to prosper in a community. I know this because I was one of the daughters at that table. It has always been my joy and honor to call Edgar W. Simpson Dad. Among a wealth of values, my father left me a legacy of appreciation for education and educators, and it is my privilege to encourage you to join the Global Mind Ed initiative by recognizing the teacher, coach, or counselor who has made the greatest difference in your life.